YouTube, what's up guys? It's update video time, but before I start this, I'm going to teach you how to instantly erase something from your hand. See this 5 right on my hand? Watch. Boom. It's gone. You just learned something. But yes, it is an update video. I'm gonna talk about things that are going on in my life and my companies and all that stuff. And if you listen, then you listen. Really, I just stated a fact. If you do listen, you listen. But the answer to your first question is no. I do not think I look good in this hat. I'm just wearing it because, in fact, I look stupid. I look kind of dumb. So I'm wearing it because I kind of like to look dumb on the internet. That's just a thing of mine. Okay. But my life is, honestly, you know, every single one of these update videos has always began with how busy my life is. And I've had a realization, okay? I've realized something. My goal in 2017, I'm saying it right now, is just to enjoy life more. I enjoy my life. I love it. I love being busy, but it's gotten so crazy lately that I don't even have time to order furniture, all right? So like my house, I moved in it in December. I still need to buy things for it, you know, like stuff to go on the walls, furniture for certain rooms, and I am so busy that I don't even have time to order the furniture. I wake up and I'm like, I didn't have time to order furniture last night. It takes like how many minutes, and I just can't set aside that much time just to get on a website and do it. It sucks. I'm just saying, I'm super busy. My wife is in her last year of grad school right now. Like next year she's gonna be officially Dr. Schrock, which is awesome. I'm super proud of her. But she works so much right now with, like she has to go to clinicals, so basically she like acts as a physical therapist even though she isn't technically one yet, and she gets home really late and she's exhausted and she just goes to bed. So I'm like a single dad right now. I'm taking Ryden to preschool in the morning. I work and I pick him up, and then I like hang out with him all night, and then I work into the wee hours of the morning, and then I wake up and do it every single day, and it's really, really tough. It gets tough. I'm just putting so much more time into YouTube videos. I'm trying to make them oomphier and longer and more content, so it just takes a lot out of me. It really does. I need to just like take a vacation from YouTube and work and just like fix my house and get it where it needs to be. But of course I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna leave you guys without videos. Don't worry about that. I'm not going anywhere. It's just tough. I'm actually thinking about bringing on someone to help me out with like filming and editing and whatnot, so we'll see. This has gotta go. That's freaking gotta go. There's my hair. I got a haircut and it doesn't look like I have any hair, but I do. It's right here. Oh my gosh. It really does not look like I have hair. What did they do? I do have a question for you guys. I think I'm doing a poll. Like it'll up a poll, a freaking poll, Andy. I'm gonna do a poll. That sounds weird. What, Brian Ames?
Here's your credit card. Thank you for the Honda.
I paid for it? Brian Ames just used my card without asking me. He just paid for a rental car on my credit card without asking. And that's when you know you have a friend, when they take your money. But yeah, there is a poll somewhere up there, and I want to know what upload time do you guys prefer? I did 3:30 a.m. for the longest time, and I recently switched it to during the week. I do like 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 1 o'clock if you're in California. I don't know what it is everywhere else in the world, but and then on the weekends I still upload a little earlier. I upload 11 a.m. here. Do you guys like this new schedule, or do you prefer the 3:30 time? It'll be right up there. Click it. 3:30 a.m. or 4 o'clock. Those are your options. And let me know, because I want to do what you guys want. In the movie and video game world, that's what I'm trying to say. Gosh, Andy, you suck at talking for as much as you do it. In the movie and video game world, I have been kind of out of the mix. And I just want to point out that I'm sitting in my chair so weird. Okay, the back is here and my back is that way. I haven't seen movies lately. I didn't see Suicide Squad at the theater, and I'm not that bummed about it. I heard nothing but things to say about it. I'll see it eventually. It'll probably be when it comes out on DVD. I am excited for the Blair Witch to come back. The original Blair Witch ruled. I'm excited for like a new one to come out. So that's pretty much it. And then I don't know, do we have like Doctor Strange I think is coming out soon? I don't know. The important thing is that Stranger Things is one of the greatest shows to happen in a long time. My gosh. Especially if you're my age, if you're late 20s, early 30s. The 80s vibe is just the best thing that has ever happened. I love it so much. You don't have to experience the 80s or enjoy the 80s. Just watch the show. It's so, so good. You probably have already seen it. Most people I know have already seen it, but it is amazing, okay? It takes my brain and puts some eggs on it, okay? And then fries them, and then, you know, spices them up a little bit, puts on a plate, and then you're like, oh, okay, I didn't even know I wanted breakfast. That's what Stranger Things is like, all right? That's how good it is. I mean, girls dig it when you look like a potato. I do have some news when it comes to a new company, okay? I think at the beginning of last year I started saying we're gonna do a new company. It is going to be in the skateboard world, okay? So it's not gonna be something off the wall and strange. I'm not gonna say what product it is, but I am gonna say that we finally have a name. I'm not even gonna say the name right now. I'm sorry, I'm just full of disappointing things. But we do have a name. It's not 100% official, but we think it's gonna go through. It's been a long, hard battle battle with this name, and I've gotten the thumbs up to start producing stuff as of December. So I'm sorry, I already have a team lined up. A bunch of guys have been waiting patiently, so hang out for more info. It will launch early next year for sure. We're gonna launch with a bang, so it'll be really exciting. So stay tuned. I'm sorry, I've been talking about a new company for so long. I'm sorry that it's taking this long, but it is actually happening, I promise. In the Revive and Force world, we have some stuff going on as always. We have the new fall line of Revive drops next week, so basically like this day next week, I think it'll be like technically Saturday, so like a week and a day, is when the fall stuff drops. You will get some exciting news on Tuesday, and then you will get to see the lineup on Wednesday. So hang in there. A very awesome next week for Revive. We have We Want Revenge 62, right? 62 is going to be coming in the Christmas season, and then next year you will get a healthy amount of We Want Revenges. I'll probably finish off the 60s next year, so we'll be back in the swing of things when it comes to that. So Force is just rock and roll, and the fall launch is a couple weeks away. You know, we usually do it after Revive. We are totally going to do a Force tour video next year. It was supposed to be this year, but a lot of people couldn't make it, so we had to push it back past Take Over the World, which is the Revive video, which I also had to push back. I don't know if I've announced it, but it's going to come out early next year, probably Valentine's Day, like we did with Live, Skate, Die. But either way, I just want to always say thank you so much for all your guys' support. Like, until this day, I still walk in shred cores, and I'm like, my gosh, this actually happened. So we're going to keep it going, and we're going to keep you guys rolling. So thank you so much for all the support, guys. Seriously, I love you dudes. I don't know why the peace sign's here, but peace. It is story time, okay? Get away, hand. It is freaking story time, all right? And I usually try to, I don't know why it's a thing, but I always talk about like the things I'm not proud about in life, like all my things that you're like, oh, Andy sucks. But I'm gonna talk about it one of the times that I kind of sucked, even though I don't regret it so much. I was young, and oh, I was young. Okay, yeah, so I was young and I was skateboarding, and the cops did not want me skateboarding over on Beachmont Avenue, which is where I skateboarded growing up here in Cincinnati. We always used to skate Donatos, and you can skate Donatos. Like, to this day, I'll go to Donatos and they don't care. Like, the business owners like wave and smile. They're just nice people, and there's no cars back there. You're really not hurting anybody. At one point in my time, skateboarders were hated on Beachmont Avenue, okay? Everyone hated us. There was no skate park in the area, so everybody was just on the street spots in front of the businesses, and they would chase us down. They would give us tickets, all that sort of stuff, okay? Which is kind of funny, because, like, you know, as a teenager, you could be doing much worse things, but then they're out skateboarding, and it's like, okay, so the freaking people that are, like, doing drugs and drinking are completely getting pats on the back, but the guys that aren't doing that and just out there skateboarding and having fun, you guys are arresting and ticketing. Never made sense to us, but whatever. But we were skateboarding, and the cops were like, hey, buddy, I'm gonna come yell at you, kick you out. I don't know. I didn't know if I was getting arrested. Sometimes they would take us to the police station, call our parents. Sometimes they would, like, try to take our boards. You never knew what was gonna happen. So we booked it. We just totally booked it, okay? My friend and I started skating, okay? We knew the businesses and streets really well, so we could maneuver between places and get to a safe place pretty easily. I think I outran cops a couple times when I was younger. I totally had respect for, like, police in general, but there were a few cops on our force that I did not have respect for and were jerks, and you never knew if you were gonna get them, so I just booked it. Well, this one day, I got caught, all right? It was hilarious, because I went, like, probably, like, a couple blocks down, and we thought we were safe. We were hiding in this, like, business area. Like, it was, like, a series of office buildings, and we were in, like, the center of it, near some shrubbery, okay? Just imagine that. Us near some shrub, me, my friend hanging out. It was a great time. We were catching our breath, because we had just booked it 5 minutes down the road, and then all of a sudden, this cop, panting, like, he just had the same journey. I don't know how. He probably drove and then got out of his car, and then like the car to where we were was a race for him, but he was panting and he was like, you guys were running from me, and we were like, no dude, no. And he was like, you guys were running from me, and I don't know why. I was like, you know what, if he's gonna accuse me twice, I might as well just fess up. So we're like, yeah, we were. I don't know why, but it was just like, he's like, oh, since you said it again, I'm gonna admit it. So we said yes, and he was actually one of the nice dudes, so I feel bad for running from him, because he probably would have just talked to us and said moved somewhere else. But yeah, totally, I ran from the cops, got caught, and did not get in trouble. That was a cool story to be able to tell, and I was happy about that. Other times, one time I ran from the cops, and then I like got away completely. They didn't catch us, but the guy was so mad. He had our friends, and me and another dude ran, and he told our friends that he was going to arrest us. He was like demanding our names. It was ridiculous. It was like, dude, we are skateboarding, okay? We're not hurting anybody. But that's it. That was the life of running from the cops on Beachmont Avenue as a kid. That's it. I got it off my chest. But that is it, guys. These update videos, I need to like start writing things down, because I I always have ideas to talk about, and then when it comes time, I'm like, what am I going to talk about in this update video? So, thank you guys for hanging out. I do daily videos. I'm not quite sure what you're getting tomorrow or over the weekend, but I have videos, so you get videos every single day. I am going to try to work on a couple of videos. I've got a skit in mind. I want to do a golf skateboarding. If you remember that video, I want to do a sequel to that video. I want to do another prank video. So I got ideas. Hang in there. In the meantime, you guys have a great Friday and go out and skateboard. Or if you don't skateboard, play video games. Play Metroid. Metroid's good. But to end this, I'm gonna do a bottle flip and land in this cup, okay? New level of bottle flipping. Actually, just a stupid new way to do it. Cool, that's pretty much gone forever, and I'm not redoing that. And that's pretty much the only reason. In fact, in a video, people are like, oh, okay. People are like, yeah. That is how I deal with my issues. Good. And what upload time do you preserve? Preserve? I can't talk. We have a new frenzy fighting, fulfill. I'm trying to say resist spazzing out, Andy. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to resist spazzing out, and I failed utterly. I need to do another funniest blooper. I do have some news, okay? What was that?